What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today we're going to break down all of the controls, inputs, and buttons for the Bass Party 65 V2. If we take a look at the top of the speaker, you'll see this rubber cover here, and if we lift up on it, you'll see all of the different inputs that we have available. We have two 1/4-inch microphone inputs to connect up to 2 microphones to the speaker. You could also use one of these for your microphone and the other for an instrument like a guitar. We also have the aux or line input, so we can connect any music devices like your MP3 players, smartphones, etc. We also have a TF card input to play music from a TF card and a USB input to play music from a USB flash drive. The USB input also acts as a power bank to charge our smartphone or tablets. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you plug in your TF card or USB flash drive, the speaker is automatically going to switch to that input mode and play music from that source right away. Now that we've gone over all of the different inputs, let's go over all of the different controls and buttons for the speaker. We'll start with the power button right here, which will turn on the speaker or turn it off. So let's go ahead and turn it on. On the top, we have the LED button to control the LED display on the front of the speaker. And there's a lot of different options we can cycle through by using the LED button here. So if I press it once, that brings us to the auto mode first. If we press it again, we go to LED 1. We can then switch to LED 2, LED 3, LED 4, LED 5, and LED 6. And then we can turn off the LEDs altogether by pressing the button once more after LED 6, and that will turn it off. The cool thing is all of these modes will interact with the music you're playing through the speaker, so no matter which LED mode you prefer, you'll always have the perfect vibe. Next we have the menu button so we can adjust the settings for the speaker. So if I press that, the first thing it brings us to is the treble control, where we can control the high end coming out of the speaker. So while I'm in that mode, I can use these plus and minus buttons to adjust the setting. So if I wanted a little less treble, I can press the minus button to bring the treble down, or if I wanted to bring it up, I would use the plus button to bring it up, and then we have a set treble. The next thing we can adjust is the bass or low end for the speaker, and just like with the treble, we can use the plus and minus button to adjust how much low end we want to hear. The next setting we have is CU or microphone volume, and we can use this to control how much volume our microphone has once we plug it into the speaker. The next thing we have is the echo setting, and we can use this with our microphone that we plug into the speaker to give our voice some extra flair. Next we have CT, which controls the treble or high end for our microphone. So if we felt like our microphone had a bit too much presence or high end on it, we can use this to adjust that. And next we have the CB setting, which will allow us to adjust the bass or low end for our microphone. So if we felt like there was too much body or bass on our voice, we can use this to adjust that. Speaking of the microphone, we have a cool feature called the mic priority button. This will actually let the microphone cut through any music that's playing and lower it so that we hear the microphone as the priority. Next we have the Bluetooth button, so we can pair our smartphone or tablet to the speaker and play music from that source. So once you have your speaker set to Bluetooth mode, all you're going to do is go to the Bluetooth settings of your smartphone or tablet, search for the device that reads Bass Party 65 V2, click on it to pair, and then you're all set. Next we have the mode button to switch the input source of our speaker. So let's say we want to jump from the Bluetooth device connected to the speaker to the aux or line input that we also have connected. All we're going to do is press the mode button until it reads line, and then we're going to hear the music plugged in from the aux or line input. Jumping to the other side here, we have the folder button, and this will allow us to jump between different folders that are uploaded onto our thumb drive. Below that we have the TWS button, which stands for True Wireless Stereo, so we can have two Bass Party 65 V2s linked together wirelessly so that they play music at the same time. We actually have another video that explains how to set up TWS for these speakers. Below the TWS button, we have the bass boost button, and just like it says, it will boost the bass so that it's really present in our mix. On the next row, we have all of the buttons that we need to control music playback. So we have the pause and play button in the middle. Above that, we have the previous button to go back a track. And then at the very bottom, we have the skip forward button so we can skip to the next track. Lastly, we have these plus and minus buttons to control the volume of the speaker. So if we wanted to crank it up, we're going to press the plus button, and if we ever want to lower it, we're just going to use the minus button here. So hopefully this helped explain all of the controls, inputs, and buttons for the Bass Party 65 V2. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.